Macklin, that major breaking news that we're following comes from the city of New Orleans. Police Superintendent Sean Ferguson announcing that he is officially retiring as the top cop in the city from the NOPD. That announcement made just moments ago by New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell, who does appoint the police chief in the city. Now, we'll have much more in Ferguson in a moment, but Johnnette Williams, a female top executive, could be named as the next NOPD superintendent. If that happens, it would be historic because Williams would be the first female superintendent in NOPD history. Now let's get back to Ferguson. Nothing official with Williams yet. What is official is Sean Ferguson is stepping down. He has served 23 years as an NOPD officer, 3 of those in the top position as superintendent, about 3.5 actually. Ferguson was sworn in as superintendent of the NOPD back in January of 2019. He was handpicked by New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell and had previously served as the head of the Training Academy as well as the commander of the 4th District in Algiers and then the 2nd District Uptown. That is when he formed a tight tie with Cantrell. She was the former council person for District B. District B obviously is the 2nd police district. Ferguson was chosen to lead the department after former Superintendent Michael Harrison announced he was leaving New Orleans to become the police commissioner in the city of Baltimore. Now, Ferguson has faced some good times. In 2019, the department saw a record low number of murders in the city, but since 2020, crime has soared. Murders have hit record highs. Since 2005, carjackings and armed robberies are up. So Ferguson has seen a mix of good and bad as he has been on the department, and now he is formally stepping down. We should point out that the mayor just sent us this statement. You're looking at it live on TV. It reads, "The city of New Orleans will soon bid farewell to a great leader, a great partner, and a great friend." After 24 years of dedicated public service to the city of New Orleans, Superintendent Sean Ferguson will retire at the end of this year. He gave the city his very best. The safety and well-being of each and every resident and visitor was always his top priority. You can read the rest of the mayor's statement right now on our website at WDSU.com, and we are showing you this again. Once again, here is the rest of the mayor's statement. "I am grateful for the opportunity we had to work so closely together to improve our city's public safety through a collaborative, holistic approach and through working in tandem with other city departments." Sean Ferguson was really looked at as a cop's cop in the city of New Orleans. He issued his own statement moments ago. It reads, "I want to thank Mayor Cantrell and her administration for their constant support over the past 4 years. I also want to thank the men and women of NOPD for their continued hard work and service to its citizens." We have much more on our website. Also, we will have continuing coverage of this major development. Superintendent Sean Ferguson retiring. We should also point out some council members in New Orleans are also questioning the timing of this. You'll recall 1 month ago, voters in New Orleans went to the poll. They did a charter change on a referendum saying that the city council will have oversight of anybody who is appointed as police chief, basically having to appoint that person with the mayor. That goes into place on January 1st. So this happening, some council members feel that the timing is suspect. You will hear more from them coming up at 4 and 5 o'clock.